You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Deion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now MP, he's got 5.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
That's what he does, guys. He takes what the defense gives him and converts it into points.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. A baseline J. Jonathan Lack with another miss. Carrington outside, and here's MP on the outside. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
A nice shot there by Robinson.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
The EYBL trailing. And here's McCall. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
MP with the bucket.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Now McCall. He's got 5. And here's Lack for 3. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Cologne, rejected by Carrington.
Showing why he's so highly regarded defensively. Carrington's timing on this end, it's really special.
And here's Lack for 3. MP grabs the miss. The West with the lead. It's Chu up top. Pass to Corrado. On the wing, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting?
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And that one drops for him.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Perchumsey.
And both teams coming out of the gate scorching hot. Points going up in a hurry.
Let's see how long they can keep this torrid pace going. But what a fun start to the game.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Three-pointer gets the three ball to go.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Perchumsey, and Perchumsey throws it down.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Fires from deep, and another three for the WCBL.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Lack. He's got 6. Back to McCall from past the arc. Lack, no good. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Perchumsey outside. Over MP. Perchumsey can't hit it. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Sinks the tray.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
Now here's McCall. 5 points in the game. Looking to end the run. Perchumsey can't get it to go. This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been. They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Here's Lack. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Lack. He has 6. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Pass to Lack. Now Cologne takes the 3. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Now MP. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 23 points.
Devontae Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Cologne.
Whether it was the play call or the look the defense was giving, if you're that open, you have to let it rip.
Outside MP. 4-3. And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Johnson with the rock. Moore covering. And here's Lack for three. And Mills comes up with the board.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
And the All-Stars deciding to make the switch here. Now here's McCall. 7 points in this one. Pass to Lack from 19 feet away. And he wills that one in, right in off the back iron.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. Jonathan Lack showing these young players he can still make them.
And here's Mills from outside. It doesn't go for him. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars lead, running away with this one, and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock at 6. Pass to Cologne. McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
He's been a real bright spot in what otherwise has been really dim, a struggle for this team.
And here's MP on the outside. Count it from distance.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Outside, Black. Shoots over Moore. And again, it's the EYBL converting.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
The rebound by McCall. And here's the EYBL. Pass over to Robinson. Cologne on the outside. Now Lack. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
The defense got Lack in the act, but he stays with it and earns himself an and one opportunity.
Shooting one. And here's the West All-Stars. Earlier tonight, they held a 25-point lead. Here's MP. The basket is good.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Outside, Robinson. Kicks it to Johnson. Lack. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Lack is a man on a mission right now. He's hit shot after shot, and he's been a catalyst for this offense.
And that one's good from MP.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now here's Cologne. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the WCBL.
Just look at what an ace he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill set for a big man.
Pass over to Robinson. Johnson. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. On the wing, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Cologne. He's covered by Harris. Out to the right wing. Joey Johnson for three. Drops it in from long range.
Some players you can give that shot to. But let me be clear. He is not one of them. Terrible job by the D.
That one drops for him.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
When you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class. Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Here's Lack, and finished off by Jonathan Lack. Sort of punctuated the attack with a one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team. The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Left side, Lack. The three ball. The shot misses. The WCBL on offense. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Now here's Cologne. Perchumsey with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with the bucket.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
The WCBL calls timeout. And here's MP on the outside, and the rebound goes to EYBL. Here's McCall. Perchumsey, guarded by MP. Out to the left wing. Dermonenko outside. Kicks it to McCall. Perchumsey. No good on the three.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Now here's McCall. MP with the block. And it's stolen away by Dermonenko. Outside, Tombo. Swings it to McCall. 6 to shoot. Now Aslanoglu. Defended by Chu. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's Schrader. He's guarded by Perchumsey. From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by Perchumsey.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Now here's Dermonenko. The shot, no good. Passes to MP. Fades away. The rebound by Leftos. To the inside. Perchumsey, good.
Whenever you watch McCall, you expect to see him drop dimes. He's just an incredible playmaker.
The WCBL calls timeout. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL. The West with the ball. From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here.
You got him.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson covered by Mills. Back to Johnson. Cologne, 5 on the clock. Offensive board.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category. It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Here's Lack. The West All-Stars pull it down. Carrington with it. Here's MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
He used every bit of his height to pull up for that jumper.
And that's really good decision making. If you can elevate and get a clean look, you have to take it.
Now here's Johnson. Lack. Back to Johnson. Can they get it? Pure from three-point range.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Let's go with the three. And the West hits it again from deep.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Lack. Pass to Cologne. Now Lack. From downtown. Back to McCall. Over MP. McCall, good.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
McCall from long range. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Back to Cologne. And here's Lack for three. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And here's McCall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.